Hi there and welcome. My name is Bertie Duru. I'm a transformation coach, thought leading mentor, international speaker and author. I have over many sessions discussed the transition from being invisible to invincible. A concept that as much apply to individuals as to organizations. What we discussed about self-belief, growth, applies to, as I say, individuals and organizations alike. But what I really are focusing on, which is an integral part of that transition from invisible to invincible, is to talk to aspiring people. Let's call them employees. Currently, to entrepreneurs starting their own business, embarking, living their own passions, and that from a coaching perspective. I believe that not everybody can be an entrepreneur and is an entrepreneur. I firmly believe that I can teach you entrepreneurship, and I can teach you to be an entrepreneur, like one. In other words, in terms of your entrepreneurial thinking or your entrepreneurial mindset. The transition from an employee to an employer, therefore an entrepreneur, it's never easy. Fortunately for COVID, unfortunately for many people, lots of people had always had the dream and the wish to start their own thing. And I'll be frank, never had the guts to go on their own. And it's understandable. You've got responsibilities and accountabilities. You've got a family that you're supporting. You cannot venture into something new and not have a guarantee of success. Then you rather stay where you are, because you've at least got a sort of guarantee that at the end of the month you get your salary. Sort of, defined by maybe the company don't need you tomorrow. And during COVID, it's exactly what happened. And many people then were forced into doing their own thing. And quite often with great success, because they've always been passionate about exactly what their business and product and service is all about. So I guide as a coach and help people with that transition, to move from the one to the other. Because as I say, you don't become an entrepreneur overnight. And being a subsistence entrepreneur is also not what you want. You want to be a disruptive entrepreneur. You want to be unique. You want to be different. You want to start running. You want to blow lights out. And in that process you need help and support, because it's not easy. The road to travel from employee to entrepreneur is a tough one. It's a difficult one. And it's not just a function of money. It's a function of much more. So if I get to that point and I ask people, why do you want to do this? Understand the challenge and the toughness here. Why do you want to do it? What is your motivating factors? List them, share it with me. I mean, you can actually, when you ask a person for 5, you'll probably get 3 or 4 of them highlight all the time. I want to be my own boss, manage my own time, have enough time to do my own thing, and I want to make a lot of money. Principally, the 3 most important. And believe you me, becoming an entrepreneur is not easy. You are going to spend much more time in and on your business for the first couple of years, because many companies, startups, founders, businesses never makes it to the point where investors is willing to invest in your concept, your ideas. You might have all the stars in your eyes and the drive in your gut. But there's still a lot of complexities associated with running your own business. And you don't start off necessarily with all the knowledge and all the experience. You're going to gain them. So it's a growth process. And in this growth process, there's a lot of things that apply each and every step of the way. Because if you don't do that, even successful companies can go into early death if you don't understand, appreciate the points of change where dynamic interventions is required. An expansion, an investment, more staff, the right staff. It's very important. It's not an easy process. So I just want to unpack and share with you a couple of pointers just to make you understand that it is not everything that's simple and easy, but it's not unovercomable. All you need is muscle, belief, trust in yourself, and guts, and able to spend disproportionate amount of time in terms of what you define as your work-life balance initially in your business, because that's your investment. If you don't invest it, your foundation would not be solid enough to build this business on. And as your business grow bigger and your foundation is not solid, even a successful business can fall over. Because success at the bottom, at the top, in terms of your bank balance and your balance sheet, doesn't necessarily guarantee a successful business. There's more to it. Okay, so I just want to discuss the aspirations for freedom and flexibility and personal growth that come with entrepreneurship, as well as the challenges that come with it. So allow me to highlight a couple of those and share it with you point by point. I mean, you'll have the autonomy to make your own decisions, to define their own direction, to create and align your business with your vision and your values. Great, good start. But then you have to have the passion and the purpose to see this through. Entrepreneurship allows the individual to build a business around passions and values and create a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Yes, it does. And we all know now that passion plus purpose equals prosperity. Get your passion, get your purpose, live it, you'll be prosperous, I guarantee. The financial potential of a business. Successful entrepreneurs have the potential to earn unlimited income, build wealth, and achieve financial independence, innovation, and creativity. But it doesn't come without hard work and people that believe in you, whether it's the bank manager or as a friend or as an investor. Okay? With a business, innovation and creativity, you have the freedom to apply your innovative thinking and your creativity to bring new ideas to life. And that's the uniqueness of it. And that will make you successful. To be different. But that means you must start your business from understanding what the client wants, what your market wants, not what you believe they should have. It's what they want. The Apple story. They developed every product, everything they introduced from the perspective of the client, the potential user, not what they believe. So it's very, very important for success. Learning and growth. It's a constant learning experience what goes with entrepreneurship. Impact, so understand that. You never stop learning. Learn from others. Discuss with others. Learn from books. Apply AI, apply whatever resource could add value. And don't live in the past, live in the future. Because that's where the innovation and the creativity would make the biggest difference. The impact and legacy that an entrepreneur leaves. I believe that the future of the world should be and is entrusted to entrepreneurs. Because they will make a lasting impact on the communities. They will create jobs and opportunities. They will be the employers of the future. Entrepreneurs, not corporates, not governments anymore. So we need the entrepreneur. We need the freedom there. Flexibility and work that we all desire when we go on our own. Work-life balance. At first, entrepreneurs offers a lot of flexibility to create that work-life balance, but initially it doesn't. But eventually, and as the business starts growing and you start getting more people in and you're entrusting them and things are coming solid and you become a true time manager in terms of what you can and what you can't do. And trusting people applies to macromanagement or micromanagement. All adds to the ability to find balance in your own life as the entrepreneur. That entrepreneur, problem solving and leadership, key. It's lovely to do that, but it also implies certain learnings and skills development on your side. So it implies overcoming lots of challenges and leading in teams from you as the leader of the organization. Understand your role and understand what each and every employee brings to the table. Trust what they stand for. That means employ the right people. Not people like you, the right people for the position where you need the help and the support and the expertise applied. In your organization, as an entrepreneur, building a team and building a culture with the organization is key, and you can do it. You can start by building the right team, by appointing the right people, because you can handpick every single one of them. Initially, when they come bigger, if the culture is set, that will continue. Shape the company culture that you can do. That's one of the key things and responsibility to make your company successful as an entrepreneur. You can hear from this, you see from this, and listen from this, that just starting out, we think it's easy to start your own business. It's not. But it is fantastic to have your own business. Undoubtedly. So if you can, that's the way you go. Next point, next element that you need to take cognizance of, personal fulfillment and satisfaction. I mean, those people that look back at the organizations that they built out of nothing, we can name lots of them. They start out of garages with a friend or a family or even a foe. And they've created these phenomenal businesses that made impact worldwide. Can you just imagine how fulfilling that might be? To travel the world and see places, and you are present everywhere because of the product and the service you brought to the market. The product and service you brought to the market. Absolute satisfaction. And it all from you starting your own business out of your own desire and need at that time to become and move from being an employee to an employer. And I say again, not everybody is destined to have their own business. But if we understand our own strengths and understand our own passions and purpose, we can, inside an organization, big or small, live a passionate life, achieving our own dreams and our visions. Hobbies can become your future business. There's nothing wrong with start with it. If you don't have the ability, because of your responsibilities, to start with a hobby, develop it, start growing it, do something. Don't sit on your hands. That's not the way you're going to make it. Okay? So, I want to close off by saying that I've coached a lot of people, a lot of young people especially, because everybody expects them to know everything, and to a certain extent these little mavericks believe they know everything. But they must understand, if you haven't been there, if you haven't paid the school money, success in business comes with persistence and hard work and resilience. You have to have that. You have to have lots of it. You have to start with homework, with clarity and direction. If you need money and you have to present and try and find investors to invest in you, believe in your dream. That's not easy. Don't go on your own. You might just have 1 or 2 chances. And if you lose the chances by not being prepared, you may just end up with no business at all. Because you want to have a business, not just be the best baker in the southern suburbs of your city. The question is, why can't you be the best baker in the district, in the state? Have that impossible dream and live by it, and you'll be successful. Thanks for your time, and thanks for listening. Please follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Goodbye for now.